things the killer did that don't make sense. Final position of the body shows that it was moved. I'm just examining everything else before I examine that weird message thing. Okay, let's go. No way! Gumshoe? It appears that one of my files was stolen. Investigation complete. Give me that, logic juice back. Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end. No. No, it couldn't be Gumshoe. It was you. It wasn't Gumshoe. Gumshoe doesn't even know how to murder. he'd stab him with the blunt end of the knife. Terribly pleased your beloved partner is the guilty party. If you are going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely... Oh, look at him. He's actually pointing. Look at him. Look, he's actually pointing. First time he's done that since the first game. The first Ace Attorney game. I need some proof. Jim's words, they're more than enough. Wouldn't you say? If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning. Cross-examine him? Outside of court. Sure. Explain it. Alright, first I listen to the witness's testimony. Find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts the evidence. I open the organizer and present the piece of contradictory evidence. Okay, so it's just like the normal. Okay, I just wanted to see if there's anything different. But that's old news. Correct, and at those times I need to press the witness by touching the press button. So it's literally just a cross-examination. I think I get it. I'll be sure to try this new technique out during investigation. I can show you how it's done. Now watch carefully. Argument. So it's not a testimony, it's an argument. Mr. Portsman's logic. Okay, so this is the cross-examination music, okay. You stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Further, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. So, to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words? I will find the flaw in this man's logic and expose him with incredible evidence. Rebuttal. Ooh. He stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Let me see. Stole the gun and shot him dead. You messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. Okay, I forgot I can press. Ah, they used the same voice clip. something I've been meaning to ask. Why do you call the victim Jim, when clearly his name is Buddy Faith? So you just... Jim... Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Okay then. To make it look like you committed theft instead.
Hold it.
Do you really think it was necessary to dishevel some? I don't know. Myself, okay. That's true. Okay, then maybe his real intent was theft. I eat 3 square meals every day, pal. Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles, but... Poor thing, what an evil prosecutor you were paired up with. What a motive, no? That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf.
Hold it. Hold it.
Nobody could have overlooked the bloody letters. Oh. Oh! That's it! Here we go! Objection! Yeah, he's shaking his head. I missed that. Serious flaw in your logic. Wait. The music! Turn the volume up. At least for me. This music. Oh, it has the same motif as what's it called? The Great Revival. Dun dun dun. It's the same motif. I like that. How they integrated that into. And they even wow. This is. Dun 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 dun. Wow, this is really well done. Wow. Oh, now it's higher pitch. This is amazing. Da 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 da. This is amazing. I'm sitting here dancing to the music. The killer went to take the file after murdering your partner. I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. Whoa, he has a voice. Did not expect that. Oh, he's the prosecutor. The missing letters in the detective's name, where the file should be, is proof. I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood. He just like leaned back. It's like he's doing the limbo. What exactly? What does that make this? What does that make this dying message? It makes it the work of a criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene. Oh, Mr. Portsman. It doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed. You win some and lose some. That's how life goes. Poor Gumshoe. It really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up, however. Whoa, what? What does that mean? Humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office? But Mr. X will just prove that I'm innocent, pal. Whoa! Ooh! What is he doing with... What? I love these animations. What is he doing? Why is he... And I acknowledge your innocence. He just open his jacket. What? What? What are you doing? Like, this guy loves to dance. Like, he has the moves. Did you know there's one other person with the key to... What? Young lady? Who? Member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness. Whoa. Wait, what? Uh-oh, what? Gumshoe, what? I have called upon Miss... Maggie! Oh, that's why Gumshoe... Oh! Good for you, Gumshoe! You're working in the same building... You're working with... Whoa! Maggie's your co-working... Maggie the co-workie! She's your co-workie! Seriously. Ah, Gumshoe. Ah, way to go, Gumshoe. The Detective Gumshoe, sir. What's wrong? Maggie! Miss Bird is the security guard on watch tonight. I see. And your point is? Point is that she could very well have used... No. Whoa, what? Yeah, Gumshoe ain't taking none of that. You tell him, Gumshoe. Then the only other person with access to this room is Miss Bird. That's right. I refuse to believe that Maggie's the culprit, pal. It wasn't me. That's right. I did it. Can't take that as a confession. Well, it wasn't really me, but it definitely wasn't Maggie. So yeah, it was me. If it was, you'd have no problem with that. I choked. Please refrain from flying off the handle. There's no need for such theatrics. Listen to your boss, detective. He understands what I'm saying here. Like, he just keeps flapping his coat. That girl's the only one who could have committed the crime, and for one simple reason. Oh, another reason for suspicion. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room by using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows a good detective, doesn't she? Making that all the more probable. My phone. What? Just got 2 notifications at the same time. Oh, it was a text from my sister, who's at DSW. Alright. She asked me if I liked this, but I don't know what this is because she didn't send a picture, which I'm assuming is what she was trying to do. Okay, that she faked the diamond. She's saying she used the master key. Incredibly incriminating evidence. Incredibly incriminating. Its use is controlled by security staff. That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well. That was then, this is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. I messed up that sentence. It's all about your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me. I wonder if there was anyone else other than Miss Bird who could have used the master key. It seems that the only way to get Mr. Portsman to give me more details is to press him. Let's go.
Hold it!
Why is he the only one working tonight? What is she grabbing? Is that like a hat or something? Phone! Oh, there's the picture. What is it? Oh, it's a jacket? I thought they were at DSW. Alright. Wasn't able to use the master key, okay. Why? Wasn't able to. Yes, moving on. I hate to get sidetracked with something unrelated. What do you mean, unrelated? Yeah, you tell him, Gumshoe! Plus, I hate wasting time. Should I hear Miss Bird? Yeah, you do! Not so fast. I, too, am interested in hearing what Miss Bird has to say. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, you tell him, Edgeworth. I discovered that the master key was missing at around 1 AM. It's missing. A lot of artwork in this game. As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen it. Mr. Portsman, I believe this to be an important piece of testimony. Don't you? I can't believe that someone like you would be taken in by such words. I'm not lying, sir. It's really, like, If that's the case, then I'd like to know, why do you have the master key now? It just reappeared all of a sudden. A likely story. And where is your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? I bet you just forgot where you put it and then found it again. Yeah, pal, trust me, you don't want to test just how bad her luck is. I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive. But... You still haven't established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office. Her motive didn't we already establish that it was theft? Attempt to counterattack. Her intent from the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe. I'd say thievery. Why does he keep...
Hold it!
But we need more info, I think. However, with regard to the investigation of the bookshelves and safe, would it be too much for you to allow me to complete a full sentence? Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door. What? What are you... Can you stop? Like, what?
Hold it!
I thought we had established Detective Gumshoe's innocence pretty thoroughly. Something I hope you'll understand when I say that since he's the only one who could have opened the office door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect.
Hold it!
Hold on, let me check the organizer. It's not the court record anymore. Are you saying there's another way to open the door other than with the master key? Perhaps you had a spare made for someone else. I'll have you know, I have never made a spare. So what are you insinuating?
Hold it!
He's a celebrity. Yeah, people talk about you. They sure do. Of course not. That's hogwash.
Hold it!
This bird... Phone! This bird snuck into your room using the master key. From the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe, I'd say thievery. Only they know of them. Prints were wiped. Wait, so is that the contradiction? I love the dispose he has. I feel like this is it. This is the contradiction. Because only prosecutors know about the safe. Objection! I guess I was right. Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Bird was set on stealing something? Why not? It's the truth, after all. It was also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway. That may be, but you must also be aware of the fact the safe is a secret safe. The music! The existence of which is only privy to prosecutors. I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was a part of her cunning plan. But she could have found it by accident while she was turning everything else upside down. I highly doubt that. I say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and safe were targeted. You're proposing that the killer is a prosecutor. Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. You're a prosecutor, aren't you? What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now? Why? What made you... What's with the angry face? It's all my fault. What do you mean? It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret safes. We were partners, like inseparable conjoined twins. That's why I told him. I filled him in on the secret safes. Or safes. Then that means... Yeah, I know, I had only just told him too. Obviously it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim. And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you, Miss Maggie Bird? Excuse me? I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is going a bit too far, even in your risky profession. Yes and no. I mean, she had stumbled upon Jim, who probably drawn his gun. I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it? honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief. I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense. Has he no honor? What? They're all suspects. At least one of you understands. If you could remove yourselves from my crime scene, I'd be most grateful. Mark my words, Mr. Portsman, we will meet again. To be continued. What's the jingle? Nice. Oh, I should probably end this recording now. While it's saving. Oh, nope, it's unsaving. 4:18 now. Alright. So, I guess now, that's the end of this recording. An hour and 15 minutes. Well, 16 minutes. 17 minutes, actually. About 17. An hour and 17 minutes. So, I don't know if I'll upload this whole thing or just cut it into different parts. I don't want to do that, because that'll take way too long. But then, I don't know, who's going to have enough time to watch an hour and 17 minute long recording? I'll decide later. Anyway, I'm just going to end this recording now. But I'm going to make a new recording. Because this is, I'm not going to stop here. So, this is, I guess, outro. Come on. Come on, it'll come to me. It's coming to me. Hold on, just give me a second.